There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Let's go! Welcome. How are we all doing? I thought, gotta keep using that intro. I quite like it as the advert that F1 Clash did for the season, so it's quite fitting that we bring it back for the stream. So, it's instead of just sitting there watching the stream starting. Evening, Grumpy Pete over on Twitch. Welcome along. I like the intro, yeah. I mean, there's only so many times you can watch it a week, probably, Peter, but I do quite like the trailer, and hopefully they'll do a new one this season as well. But welcome all in to Sprints on a Monday, and let's see who we've got in there. Undertaker, Fresh, you will like our name, my friend. Keep an eye out for the name and let me know. MK, yes, we're racing. You know how it works by now. We have to get a crate ready for the first pull-up on stream. When are you going back to the barbers to finish the haircut, Pete says. But how dare you, Pete? I mean, this is looking fresh. Good bants, I like it. Davor, Santa is here. Kimo, welcome. Mark, welcome. Peter, welcome. Peter top P1 contender, congrats, good job. Sundor, welcome as well. Texan Temp finally rising into the 50s for Q-Storm. Welcome all along, and Philip, welcome too. But we're going sprint racing, and that you change your nickname against Fresh. Well, what have you got now? Because you'll see mine in a moment. Kalen, welcome as well. Mark, welcome. So many familiar faces. Welcome on in. But let's get this first one open, and let's find out what we get from this crate. Hopefully it's a good one. There's not many parts. We'll run through it before we go on to our next race as to what we need. But we're on the main account at the moment. So got some power lift. Devorgo's Nemesis. I mean, what a name, Fresh. What is the reward? Let's find out. Let's drum roll this bad boy.
Looks like there's a new follower.
As Bad Boy 99 Oz hits the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. Here it is. Boom! All the frees. 333 of Lando Norris. Bingo! Let's go. That's what we'll take. Little bit of Lando is what we needed. And that is on its way. Oh, that's the beast. That's what we need. Let's go. Come on. Let's reload. Make sure we do that this time. So, let's load back up. And Nando Loris. That's the one. That is the one. So, let's just run you through what we need on this account now to max it out. Fresh, this is where you'll see my name in all of its glory. Yep, there it is in the top left of your screen. We are after a 40-player group at the weekend. It was fitting for this week, and that is what we are staying with. So, what do we need for racing? What do we need from Great? So, as you can see, there you go. Yep, game is broken. That is our name. After the 40-player groups, where 371 was the cutoff, it's broken. And as you know,
it's broken. Anti-stall. It's off. Fuck!
That's going to be one of our favourite ones from now on, because we're going to end up using that quite a lot. But they are the drivers that we need for sprints. Ideally, we need big old, this Leclerc here. Can anybody see my mouse at the moment? Or can you not see my mouse? This is, I don't know if this actually works. It should work. I think you can. Let anyone wanting to know. Yeah, well, anybody watching Grumpy Pete can see the cursor. Okay, fair. Yeah, so basically, Max Verstappen is maxed out now. Charles Leclerc at 317. These two are the big ones here. So Norris at... no, I don't. It's just on screen capture. I believe your mouse is on the desk. Right here. Good call, Pete. Lagged me out. Oh, no. You got Toxic Storm. You got a disconnect. Make sure you get onto support, because support can sometimes gift out as well. And yeah, anyone who wants to join our Legio family, more than welcome. Let us know down in the chat. We can sort you out. So, the mouse we can't, the cursor we do. Why am I playing with a bunch of... you all have to take it the other way, don't you? The cursor, the point that's on there as well. Sinner got a 3-pointer as well. That's annoying, mate. Yeah, definitely make sure to get into support. No fish and chips just yet, Mark. We'll await that coming round. So, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris. They're the two big ones that I need for GP, really. Yeah, you won't Toxic Storm, but they might be able to sort you out some sort of rewards if they can see that it's an issue with them. So make sure to go at least raise the tickets. It's the least you can do. It might benefit you. No, Pete, I like it. We like the witty banter here on AzaW's channel. Absolutely. So Leclerc and Norris is the big two. And then obviously we've got a lot of Series 10s that we're nowhere near. We've got Albon, Piastri, all sort of edging closer now. And Toxic Storm, I'm with you. I put out in my server today, the game's very laggy for me. Not as much this evening, but it has been as well. 80 Norris on GP crates. Yeah, I wouldn't mind them if you offer them. And then in the setups, that is what we are for the big part. So, the BIM off is at 305, 3 out of 400. We've got Beat at 362 out of 400. And we've got Powerhouse at 330 out of 400. So, the big parts are very close. I think it's only 3 parts left now to max out. Yeah, it is 3 parts, that's all. So we only need 3 parts and 3 key drivers. So there's only 6 cards that we really need. But hopefully we can get that. We've just got some Norris, which is good. And now we're going to try and get back into it. You can max by trade only, I see. We need some trades. But Legends, if anybody was just wondering, and this is why I don't want legendary drivers to be part of the CC points. Shocking. Shocking. Level 2 Senna. Level 2, 2, 3, 1. I've only ever got 1 Niki Lauda. I just hope it doesn't go to that way. Please, Hutch. Just don't kill us off. Yeah, I think a lot of people, Toxic Storm, voted no. I hope they don't put it in. Yeah, Nick, full cornering for me. I used a bit of qualifying, but if I'm honest, when I actually went and looked at the start positions, there wasn't much difference. There was only 1 or 2 positions. So that is why I am on this one as well. David, welcome as well. Congratulations on another massive P1 champions at the weekend in probably the hardest group in F1 Clash. So I think that's 3 of the season. So a massive dub for Mr. David. The Liverpool Irish Scouser, whatever you want to call him, chat. That's him. So, let's do this. Hey, you got to take your look. And you're capable of a solid round, mate. Absolutely capable of it. So, here we go. Let's get these sprints underway.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Simon, welcome in. Good to see you here in the channel as well. We are all good. How are you doing, Simon? Nice to see you. And let's see if we can knuckle down and get some of these sprint. Free to play on for a P1 champion. I don't know. I just don't know. I need a little bit of luck, clearly. but I need to grind. But so what you'll find now is this game is a little bit laggy. It is laggy all day. That is literally what it's been like all day for me, which has been very annoying. Yeah, Monaco's tough. Monaco can be tough, especially if they're following AI supreme strategy. If they are, they're all gonna struggle. But yeah, that's the one thing I've noticed today. My game's been very jolty, and when I've come to finish a race and it gets to the page where it shows you what crate you've won, it takes ages and it spins. So yeah, I don't know what has happened to the update today, but it's not been great. Especially Virgin affected. Well, that's me, Simon. That'll be why. So, let's go. Already on to race 3 of Singapore. That's what we like to see. A nice, easy race again. Yeah. We're just going to have to. I do want to do some free-to-play at some point. We are on Virgin Internet. That is mine. I'll try and... Can I show you what I sent somebody a picture of it today. Let's not do that one. That's all my files. Let's try and show you. I think I've got it. Hold on.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Toxic Storm, thank you for hitting the follow on Twitch as well. But for anybody that, if Hutch ever tried to blame me, never are they blaming me. Like, look at this. There's no way you can blame me for a disconnect. I am stocked. I mean, when I got my house, the first thing I said was, I need the best internet around, and that's what we're banging at. So, I refuse to believe it is my fault anymore. Refuse to believe. But, yeah. We'll see. We definitely got to try. We've got to try the free-to-play again at some point. Singapore got rain. It does have Amir sometimes. I mean, not maybe so much in real life as much, but in Hutchland, we seem to get a lot of rain. Definitely. And how do you mean, MK? But let's just get through. And if we might do the final we might do the final sprint crate as a free to play. Only 100 megabyte uploads. I know, honestly. So, for example, this is the power of internet, if anybody ever wanted to know. When I used to live at my parents', basically, I had around 30 meg download, and it took 45 minutes to upload a half an hour video. It now takes 4 minutes to upload a half an hour video. It's great. I'm loving life. Ain't nobody got time for that. And not a chance. So it's nice and easy now. Everything is fast. Just the gameplay is not as fast sometimes. But let's see if we can carry on. And it was Toxic Storm with the resubscribe of Prime as well. Appreciate that. Just seen that. Sorry, buddy. Massive thank you for putting your Prime link on there. Both with Massive Ocean in between us, it's a stupid game. Yeah, that's true, Toxic Storm. Definitely. If you're in Australia and we're both lagging, it definitely cannot be us. Something would have seriously gone wrong. Sid, welcome. Welcome to the channel, Sid. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but Nick, I kind of want to max this account out with the final... Because I'm so close on this account, I kind of want to try and get these parts and drivers. Because then I can be free to play towards the whole of the end of the season. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I've got to get to. I've got to get maxed on here. And I'm not far off. I'm only like 50 off each. And we got a couple of legendary crates going. We're not doing too bad. So we've got to keep at it. This is the only way. The only way to get into this game and get further in the game is two things. Pay some money, buy some stuff, or race. That's the other way that you can just simply get through. And sometimes race is exactly what we need. But that's why, MK, I'd love to start racing the free-to-play right now, but I just got to get this max first. I know, Toxic Storm, I know, Max Verstappen, big pull today for us, so that was a huge one, and he can go to level 4, that's good. Tell you what though, the temptation is unbelievable, because when I see the groups that I face I mean, you see it with me, week in, week out, we get the hardest group in Europe, and I haven't been to the final round for about 4 or 5 weeks. It's killer. The temptation when I see 300 points win a Champions Final in my free-to-play group, just to go and put a few hundred in and take P1. Oh, temptation is real. I'm never going to do it, but oh, it'd be so easy. But I will not do it. I will get free-to-play P1 champions. I will. We're going to do it, and we're all going to be there to witness it as well. That's what we got to see. Well, that's the thing you got to think about. The main is insane, but how much more enjoyable is the free-to-play account from a GP's perspective? It's so much better. But, Peter, how much more fun is your free-to-play compared to your spend account? I guarantee 10 times over you have more fun on a free-to-play. Because when you spend money on this game, becomes pressure. And with pressure becomes probably... I'm trying to think what the rule... I'm looking for a word and I can't think what it is. But basically, when you pay money on this game, you expect to get guaranteed finishes. You expect is probably the word I'm looking for. And it never works. Well, exactly, Toxic Storm. No one has. So, I want to hear what everybody thinks to this as well. A lot of people... I mean, I struggle on the main account. I want to hear what everyone's thoughts of this. So, my free-to-play account has got some okay boosts. It hasn't got many left, but it's got some okay boosts on it. Now, as a proper free-to-play account, of course, I don't spend anything on that account. But what I want to know is, I'm going to give you 2 options for the new season, okay? On the free-to-play account, should I carry on free-to-play and roll over the account, so it rolls over with boosts, it rolls over with CC points, etc., 1. Or should I, 2, delete it last day of the season and restart completely new? We're talking no boosts, nothing. Like, that's my 2 options for the new season. I mean, Pit Pass is a 3rd option. I mean, I don't know what anybody thinks about the free-to-play taking Pit Passes, though. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are. But I don't feel like I want to take a Pit Pass because I feel like I'm spending. But I would imagine, and I'm not being big-headed, I'm not being anything like that, but I imagine most people can afford to pay for the Pit Pass because it is relatively a cheap purchase. Sean James, welcome. How are we, Sean? Nice for you to join us. Nice to see you in the chat. Welcome along. Well, that's the thing, MK. That's also my way of viewing. And here he is again. It was only a matter of time. Mr. Davor saying, here is your Pit Pass. Gifting me a 1 membership. Massive. Santa is back. He always is, Santa. Farhan, if you are watching, you have been gifted and earned a month membership from Davor. So if you are watching, hit that W. And a massive thank you. As always, Davor is the GOAT of the stream. Most players do have the pit pass. You're right, Pete. When you look at the players, when you look in your leagues, everybody tends to have the pit pass. So, for me, I mean, I've got a 2 top 10s. I've got a P3 on the free to play. So, I've got some good results. And anybody who is a current channel member over on YouTube, I did add 2 new emotes today. Let me see if you can find them. I can't actually remember what I added, if I'm honest. But I added 2 new emotes. Because Davor's been gifting so many memberships, we can add more emotes, so it's great. Pit Pass is about the only purchase worth the money. Absolutely, Sean. But I like the Pit Pass solely because you can queue crates. Remember, with my free-to-play account, I cannot queue any crates, which is a pain. And Mark has found one of the emotes, the books emote, the cash emote, has been added. And UbiBooked Siege finally got the dubbing champion last week. Yes, mate. P1. What reward did you get as well? That's a cracking effort if you've took P1. Pretty much free. Pit Pass is a must-have. I agree. The Pit Pass is huge. I'm costing myself not having it, but I am a true free-to-play account. So it's not too bad, but if you looked at some of the stuff that's in the Pit Pass that I'm not getting, I'm at a big loss because you're talking like 5 or 6 legendary crates, 5 or 6 of the actual Legends crates. You miss out so much. Yannick, welcome. I've heard this, Yannick. Make sure to get a ticket in. I have heard some people say that they didn't get one as well for the rep points. Got a bunch of science, so I was able to get him to 7. Nice. Nice work. And Siege, if you need a new club, you know where we are. Welcome as well. Just wondering what would happen when season ends. So, Lucian, hopefully I've said that right. What happens is that you only carry over your books, your boosts, and your liveries. Everything else resets, so you start again. That is pretty much, in a nutshell, what happens. And Jude, it'll be around that first week of May. Usually that's when it launches. I did see something else. Boosts and coin and crate timers are worth it alone. Yeah. I mean, the Pit Pass earlier in the season wasn't very good at all. It's now a lot better. It has all the legendary crates in, legend crates, boosts. It has a lot of boosts in there as well. So the actual Pit Pass is good. The rewards aren't great, like you say, MK. They're not the best in the world. But I do actually like the Pit Pass now. But it's usually, yeah, end of the first week in May, start of the second. It's around, I want to say like the 7th, 8th of May. That's when it tends to drop. So keep an eye out for them dates. I'm sure I'll probably take a day or 2 off work to get some early content out. Get some long streams. Yeah, to Monday, 10k coins, shocking. I don't know why they haven't got rid of that one. It's good for people in Series 2. But not long, Jude, though. Not long when you consider there's only probably 10 GPs left until the new season. Think of it that way. Compared to the 52 we had at the start. What choice do you get for servers to play on in NA on the East Coast? I have no idea what you mean, Nick. Yeah, they only usually do one down day now, though, Peter. They only tend to do... They used to do 2. But last year, or this season we'll call it, Android didn't get access for about 2 or 3 days. It was only iPhone users, Apple users that got access. I could max on this account, Toxic Storm, but I definitely couldn't max on the free-to-play account. I'll be nowhere near on that one, of course. But this account I can. There's Verstappen and Leclerc. 11 or 10, 'cause we've done 41. There you go then, yeah. But last time the game went down on the Monday evening, I think, and it started back up on the Tuesday. So I think you do get and then you don't race the first GP. There's no GP in week 1, is there? So that's why. That is why there is 51 GPs in a year. I hope not. I hope they don't stuff it. Oh, sorry, Nick. I think I could pick any. I just got to find the location. So the 5th of May, yeah, I would go with that. So, as Peter says, if you look at the calendar, the 4th of May is the Sunday. So I would expect that to be the final race weekend of the season. The 5th of May will be a complete day of downtime, I think. And then on the Tuesday, so the 6th of May, it will drop new season. That is when I think it will happen. I think you bang on with them dates. And yeah, some only got the game till the Thursday. And they, yeah, Android got killed. First few days. That is why. Will be the same as last year, won't it? They tend to stick to the same day every year. That is what they always tend to do. Not the same day. The day will change because they'll always stick to the Monday. But the number will change. But what they do is about the same. I mean, last year we had 350 watchers on day 1. It was unbelievable. It was popping off left, right, and centre. It was popping off more than my nan's kneecaps. It was unreal. On Apple, Toxic Storm was changed because of that experience. Yeah, well, to be honest, Peter, I'm going to be stuffed because in May, I basically get married and we're going on a honeymoon for 2 weeks. I am going to get no chance to do any racing because the moment I pick my phone up on a honeymoon and I'm on F1 Clash, shit's going to hit the fan. So, I'm stuffed at that point. It's not going to be good. I'm out. Oh, I'll be on the sunbed trying to play some sprints. That's what I mean. So, yeah, we're going to be limited. We'll definitely be able to come live for the first couple of weeks. But, yeah, there's a lot happening. I mean, the 17th of May is the FA Cup final. Villa could get to the FA Cup final. There's loads of games that could potentially ruin my weekends. So, yeah, I'm going to have to see what I can do. Going to have to. As we take P3. Good to play on the Sunday or the Monday. So, Calum, the old season will finish on the Sunday. Or the Monday, sorry. Late Monday. The new season would probably start Tuesday or Wednesday. Either late... I think it was late Tuesday last time. I don't think it was down for a day. I think it was late Tuesday. Boy, everyone's saying divorce on the first week. I gotta get you my F1 Clash content. What I'll do is when I'm on my honeymoon, I'll whack the laptop out and I'll stream from the pool. How about that for content? I'll be in the Budgie Smugglers streaming. I mean, I know you can't wait. Just not stream. Wow, Toxic Storm. I've already thought about this. And the plan that I have got is the fact that I am going to record still. I'm just not going to speak. So that means I can sit on the pool and play the GPs, record it, and you're just going to get no commentary for a week or two. You know, some of you might prefer that. You'll be in hospital with your head open. You know the score. We all know it, don't we? If we're all addicted to F1 Clash now, you wait until the new season starts when you've got to get ahead of everybody else. No speech sounds perfect. Pete won't be grumpy by that point. Bad Boy Oz. It depends on the days, mate. It depends on the days. I mean, if you go back to my calendars, my F1 uploads, you'll find that it is in that first week of May. It depends when the Monday is. So I wouldn't consider me saying that probably it'll be the 5th or 6th of May a load of shit, because there's a possibility it will be then. They're not going to wait. They're not going to wait until the 13th. Not going to wait. And exactly, yeah, I could record stuff. And you're saying, Bad Boy Oz, you're saying it's going to come out a 10th of May. It's a Saturday, mate. Like, Hutch don't even work a Friday. Not never mind a Saturday. And they'd never put one over the weekend. So, good luck with that one. Good luck. If I'm honest, mate, the last year it came out on... What day did it come out last year? It came out on the 8th of May last year. So, I think you need to go visit your knowledge book, my friend. And find an encyclopedia with a better date on it. So, the 7th or 8th of May is when it came out last season. So, yeah, good luck, Bad Boy Oz. So, yeah, let's go. But this year, I think it's going to be, based on what I think, the 12th and the 13th of May is too late for week 2. So I think it'll be the 6th or the 7th of May this year. That's when the game will launch. Definitely. RML, welcome. How we doing, RML? Welcome along. There's a sale on Zenith today. Everyone loves a Zenith. I've seen a lot of people get Zenith. C Starkey, nice of you to see you in the chat. Long time no see. Welcome. Probably saw you last week, but as the saying goes, welcome. We're all good, my friend. All good nonetheless. Good to hear everyone is well. How did everyone do on GP? How did everybody do? And I tell you what I've probably got, because Bad Boy Oz was thinking he was it. So let me try find something here. Let's go back to May, shall we? Let's see. I've got a lot. Let's see what we got. So, final lap, which is good. What did we have? Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to get the exact date, but pretty sure it was the... I'm just looking at all my thumbnails for when it came out last year, and it definitely looks like... I think it was the 7th of May. Or 8th of May, yeah, definitely one of them two. One of them two. Let's go. Job done. Everyone played for a week for the first year. Yeah, definitely you don't play the first GP first week, though. And Davor, absolutely they did. Been watching on the telly. That's what we like to see, RML. On the telly. Let's go. So, another one done. So, apparently, For the past so many years, F1 Clash, according to Bad Boy Oz, has come out on the 10th of May. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't look like it came out in that date. 7th of May it dropped, according to the old the wiki. In 2019 that was as well. So let's see what else we've got. Let's get into another race. One more race and we can get our sprint on the go. Ba 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 bam. Dum 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 dum. Maybe make it free to enter. Came out of the 8. Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on. Ooh. It wasn't. It was. everyone's like fish and chips, fish and chips. Not this time. Oh. It was Amazon this time. This time it wasn't fish and chips. Oh. You'll all start getting suspicious. I've picked the wrong boost and everything. I wanted to use surf. I didn't even want to use mediums. But I was too busy trying to sort the door out. I'm going to struggle in this race, I think. Because Rival's smashing me, and I ain't been here. That was funny, though, last week. I mean, you had to be there. It was super funny. 8th of May for Android. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But that's my point proven. The game came out. It's the end of the first week of May that it comes out. Yeah, I'm going to keep the main account, as always, and then I'll look to... I might completely reset the free-to-play account. That is probably what I'll look to do. I might completely reset it. I'm going to need some points here. I'm actually struggling for points in this race. Because I can't overtake. I'm going to run out of tyres. I don't know about the pit pass first day of the season. I can't recall that one. I think there is a pit pass. But it's a very basic pit pass. You've got to think it's full of commons. It's not full of anything great. I'm actually going to go hards here. I'll never do this, but I'm in a very... Oh my god, we're getting battered at the back here. And this is all because blooming Amazon knocked the door. That we're getting killed. I don't know how many points we need. I think we might need 40 points in this race. No GP the first weekend. No. It's only the second weekend. Oh, wait. Could I give the free-to-play account away to someone? I might be able to. I don't know how the rules and regs are on it. But I bet you could. There's not much on it. There's only a few boosts, of course. But I might not make 40 points here. I need 38, David. Is that what I need? I might be okay then. Yeah, it's always weird when there's no GP for the first weekend. I always forget about that. Yeah, exactly. But the pit pass is very low anyway. Just change email address. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, 38 needed. What am I on? 38. Great. Absolutely buzzing with that. Great. I mean, I can't believe I'm on hard tyres at this track. Never go hard tyres here. Called for desperation is what you call this. I've got because I've got a fair few boosts on this account, but yeah, not the best ones out there. Struggling in Series 9, level 3 Bottas, level 5 Zhou Guan Yu. So, what is Series 9? Is that speed? I think is Series 9, off memory. Have you got a full speed setup for your car? It is a reset, yeah. The only thing I want to change it, Toxic Storm, is it's just because new players to the game can then get a true representation of free-to-play, where few people tell me, oh, how have you got so many boosts on this account? And it's generally because I've done well in GP, and obviously I collect the boosts, but some were carried over from last season. So that's my thoughts, where it's if I literally start with no boosts, there's only so much I can do. Evening Avalanche, welcome. Isn't it mad though, MK, how everybody says the same thing, don't they? Series 8 is horrible. Series 8 is that one that's just a nightmare. Literally a nightmare, but Rival beat me. He's always going to beat me anyway. Oh, you want your account just for the livery? Let's go! Yeah, well, I mean, obviously it's a livery that's especially accustomed to the Community Championship, but it would be nice to see more. I'd love to see more liveries available that, like, either I could have or create or make a proper one instead of just the Community Championship one. That would be good. So what do we think we're going to get? I am going to nip for a wee quickly, but I want you to get your comments in the chat now. I should have done that when Amazon were at the door, but turns out I didn't. I mean, I should have really gone for it this season with this account, but I just couldn't. The free-to-play account, I just gave up with kind of at one stage. So, let's find out. I'm going to drop this one quickly and be right back. Let's see what we can get from the sprint. Colapinto. George Russell. Fury instead of Monolith. Yeah, in Series 9, you want as much speed as possible. Take as much as you can get. 8 Mad Dash. And then finally, hopefully something good.
Okay, Lewis, it's hammer time.
Oh, man. Man. We didn't want that, did we? I mean, a lot of people in here would probably want that reward, but we kind of don't want that reward because we've got him maxed. But again, it's Series 12, so we can't actually complain too much about that one. So, you know, we'll take it. We'll keep the faith that we're going to get something good. And we'll load back up. I tell you what we'll do. Shall we? Let's do something a little bit different. Let's go back here. Let's go and do this. Yeah, until you're 399, you'll get the ones you need. So. Here we go. Let's go. Time to up the stakes a little bit. Free to play, baby. Free to play. Lucian, appreciate you coming. Or Lucian, whichever way it goes. Thank you for joining the stream. We're going to show you... Tariq, welcome as well. We're going to show you how painful this is going to be. Because it is painful. We get 2 books. Nice. Miss Milk... Let me go back up, Nick. Series 11 setup not working. It should work, mate. How are you struggling? Which question, Nick? I can't see it. Not the fish and chips one, no. Yeah, so Tariq, maybe go to Series 10. Start leveling up everything with the coins you earn from 10. And then come back up. That is what I'd recommend. So if... No, I'm going until 9 now, MK. I think we can do a good... I mean, we might only do 2 crates, by the way, in that time. Just to let you know. One more post up about the F2P. Would you then go and do your F2P like that every season? Because then it'll be kind of expected. Yeah, that's what I'd probably do. Every season I'd reset, pretty much. Jay, welcome as well from Australia. Morning. Morning. Let's go then. So, this is what we're running. These drivers. This is the best I've got. Level 6 Sonoda. Level 3 Max Verstappen. That is the setup that we've got as well. It's not too bad. I mean, look at some of the upgrades that we can make here. Nemesis we could do with. Tariq, no problem. As much help as you want, we are available here. Just make sure to ask any questions you want as well. And yeah, we've got multiple Aussies now, Toxic Storm. Well, they're taking over. And you will get people who drop down to 11, yeah. But this is going to be tough. You will see how tough this will be. I've got 194 million. I need a lot of money. And Tariq, hopefully, maybe we can get to an F1. Maybe we can get to F1 in South Africa. Yeah, we've got a lot of driver upgrades to do. Level 4 Hamilton, level 3 Alonso, level 4 Verstappen. But we just don't have it at the moment. So drivers... I think we'll stick with these 2. This is going to be painful. Let's kick it off. Let's go. This might take an hour. We're going to be getting 30 points a race. This is going to be hard. Very hard. Oh, match up in our favour. That never happens. 24-hour coin surge from Mile. I'll have a look where I am at milestones. I'm literally... Where am I? I'm only about 3 milestones away from 350 bucks. Is what I'm not far off. We've just got to win races. And the problem with that is we've got to use boosts. So... I mean, I just go through the ones that I've got the most of, which is Lumberjack. I think that's what we got when we got P3 in Champions. But here we go. Free-to-play account. This is what it's all about. Can we? I mean, it's going to be tough. Very tough. But we've just got to beat the rival and score some points as well. As up the hill we go. Verstappen 16th. And we move into 14th. Keep it. Oh, even better. 13th and 18th then. That is where we start in Monaco. And then we're going to just try and push through. Oh my God, we're absolutely been blocked out there. There's Ocon. And now we're past Ocon. Told you it's hard in this race. We're going to be scoring. It's going to take us twice as long to do a sprint crate, probably. But we've got to try and conserve as much as we can. See if we can make some overtakes. That rival, hopefully, might do 2 stops. Or they might go to hards. One of the 2. They'll probably pass us. Not quite yet. 13, 17. It's rough. It's rough out there. 20 points a race. You only need 11 races. Exactly. There's not many races, is it? Like, let's be honest, we could do it in less. We could probably do it in more. We need some power unit circuits. Luckily, with the balance tomorrow, we can get the changes on Wednesday, sorry. We can get some decent power unit points. I think I'm going to be looking at doing this in like 8 races, 9 races. So we need lucky groups is what we need. Jartman, welcome. Max level 4, good job. Absolutely. Oh, big breakdown from science. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. And we're up to 10th. Going to get even better. 8th and 12th. Trying to keep the positions if we can. Oh, that's... Wow, imitation. Appreciate it. We appreciate the watch on Twitch all the same. Absolutely appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look at the points that we're on at the moment. Obviously, we've got a pit stop coming up, so it's kind of 725 tulip and 100 stars. Let's go. That's what you want. That is good. So where do we come out? 13 and 18. That rival is going to pit again as well. So we've surely got the duel wrapped up, which will be good here. '13th, 19th. So at least we're going to get coins. It might not be a lot of points, but we're going to get coins. We need some pit stops. 7 races. I think it'll be more than that, you know. I generally do. Because it's so painful. I'm so slow. And they're quite tough tracks as well. Especially Monaco. Very tough track. Okay, I just got to keep pushing. Free to play account becomes a pain. There's another breakdown for Daddy Boy Stroll. Then breakdowns are helping us all the time. Need some more pit stops. We need some 2-stoppers. No. Oh, there's Sainz into the pits. Get him. So up to 10 and 12. Rival's going to pit as well again. So we're going to be quids in for 11th place here. Yes, absolutely, Jartman. Yeah, we'll have a video for track rotation. Anybody who's watching, yeah, track rotation video will be out on Wednesday, ready for the new layouts of Series 10, 11, 12. How much reindeer boost? I don't think we got many. Don't think we got many of that. I'll have a look when we do the next race. I mean, we might be at 30 or something. 35 points a race, you're looking at 7 to 8. I don't think I can get that, if I'm honest, Mark. But we'll soon find out, won't we? Going to wait for the... Oh, look at Sainz is all over the back of me. Oh, up to 9th. That's what we want to see. Do it for the fans. Can we keep Sainz behind? No, we can't. So 9th and 12th, I think it's going to be. 3 points for P1. You get some additional points this week for the sponsor tasks. So 9th and 12th. That is what we do from the first race in this sprint. Stefan, welcome as well. Brian, good evening. How are you doing, Brian? Welcome. Good luck for Tariq as well in Series 10. 30 points, pretty much. That's okay. I'll take that. Series 12 and a win. So that means some coins. And we'll just try and be as quick as we can going through these. We'll get some difficult races at times. We will. Like this one. 100 team score, real player difference. It's all about the points here. All about the points. Got to try and burn through this pain. But how is everyone else's sprints going so far? Anybody getting lucky? Anybody pulling some big parts? But Spain should be one that we can score 30 points again, surely. Surely. But I haven't got the boosts again, so I've only got 5 downforce. Everyone's favourite, Movember. Can't believe I'm using one of these. I should get these. Max 10. Max is good to get. 2 P1s, Bialoff and Perez. That's good, Mark. That's good. But surely we can get some points on this one. I mean, I should be not far off using Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, Jarman, I've just seen that one as well. But how can we go? Come on, get through. Get through! We're going to have to play the long game. So we swamp Pierre Gasly in that corner.
Pierre Gasly!
Straight past him. Let's go. So P13, make it P12. 167 Cyclone is a beast. Jartman. Absolute beast. Well, to be honest, Drake, over on YouTube, a lot of people reporting Zenith today. A lot of people. So, I'm not surprised you've got it, but it shouldn't happen, by all means. Yeah, well, Imitation, have you seen my video about how to get a clean group every time? You've got to be watching that. Because you can't be joining sprint groups half done. You just can't. It will not work. As another breakdown for Perez. Yes. That's what we like. We're making good ground here. I've only got 5, Mark. I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling on these boosts now. I'm taking Norris, Leclerc, Hamilton's. Everyone is left with the others. We're on for some good points. This is a real player. Oh, they're going to beat us anyway. No drama with them not winning this race. But Verstappen is kind of running out of tyres. He's seen better days on these tyres, I must say. As we come into the pits with Tsunoda. Verstappen will go to softs, but we're up to P4. Track rotation for Series 12, Bradley, is going to be race start this week. Race start. So, yeah, going to be a new one to get used to. It's going to be back to kind of speed and cornering setups. Because obviously power unit is quite easy anyway. As we're up into 9th place. So Yuki's doing well here. He's got good tyre management as Yuki. That's the bonus with him. And yeah, it's going to be tough, Bradley. Good old series rotation for us. But at the moment, Verstappen is 12th. Tsunoda is 8th. We got a chance of points here. We want 30 points again will be good. As Verstappen is into the top 11. The tracks, I can't remember what the tracks are. I know it's not Vegas. I don't know if anybody else can help in the chat, YouTube or Twitch, with the track rotation tracks for Series 12 coming up on Wednesday. I don't think they're too bad tracks. Let's see if we can get into 5th. This is turning into a good race. A very good race for points. Have we crashed? Miami, Austin, Spa and Suzuka, Jartman says. So that's good. They're not bad tracks. Miami's easy. Austin's easy. Spa can be a pain. Suzuka can be a great race start track as well. So I don't think that's too bad on the tracks. Thank you, Jartman and MK were them ones. I don't think they're bad tracks at all. David, welcome into the chat as well. Nice to see you. Good evening. As we got Yuki Tsunoda trying to get through into P5. Verstappen is probably chilling out here. Currently in 8th. We'll try and push to kind of hold on to position. But the fourth will be Spa. Yeah, it is Spa, I think, Bradley. We've got to watch the tyres. Who is that? That is Hulkenberg. There is a slow Ferrari. And that Ferrari, I think, is out of tyres. As we is out of tyres. We're going to run out of tyres as well. But can we keep hold of 7th? It's a crawl to the line. Yes. Let's go. Come on. 38 points. That's what we need on the free-to-play. I mean, we couldn't beat the rival. They took 47. I mean, 100 team score difference was always going to be troubled. As Avalanche gets Joe. That's not good. So 67 points after 2 in Series 12. So, the problem with this, we use so many boosts. I think you should get a boost return from sprint crates. I think that would be good. Is if you got 10 boosts back for a sprint crate as well. I think, you know how race crate gives us so many boosts, like per race. I think that would be good. I'd like to see that. So, let's go on some of the free stuff here. Let's go on the mediums. Cheers, Mark. Catch you later. Have a good one. Good luck in yours as well. It's going to be hard to take the win in this one. But we do get perfect and a good start. We're going to do the 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. Look at Sonoda, by the way. He got a perfect start and absolutely stuck out the back. But hopefully we can get ahead of the rival here. We're going to keep pushing initially. 15th and 19th at the moment. Oh, we're getting... It's okay. It's an okay start. Like it to be a little bit better. And it can be a little bit better because we're into P12 and P14. As the rival starts to push. Can we win the duel, though? Sonoda's looking quick. Look how fast Sonoda looks in this one. Got better tyres as well than Max, too. See if we can open up a few moves here. As Verstappen can't get through. Let's try and swap these around because Yuki Tsunoda is a lot quicker. Because he's got the race start. Addition. There you go. Into 11th. Verstappen 13th. I think we're going to have to pit these out though. Because tyre management is not our best friend round here. We're not a million miles away of it extending. Let's extend. Let's just try and keep him out here. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad extend, this one. If we can keep at it. Verstappen. Watching F3. It feels slow, doesn't it? And that's because it is slow. There is no doubting that for... Absolutely. It is very... Oh, breakdown for Verstappen. We love a breakdown on this account. Love it. Verstappen is struggling. Again, he struggled at the weekend. He's struggling again now. Tsunoda's just run out of tyres. But we're not going to push him on the second stint. Snail passing Verstappen. It's painful. To go from like a near max account to accounts like this account where the levels are not great, it's tough. Definitely is. So Verstappen's still got to do an extra pit stop, but look at Tsunoda already ahead and doesn't have to pit again. So great work by him. Don't think I can get the softs. That's why I'm not using the softs. It's going to rain though. Ooh, bit of rain. I mean, I might try and go around with Verstappen once more then. Maybe we can pick some more points out of this race. Maybe it's possible. Because, I mean, Wet weather's going to eke into our boosts, that's for sure. Which is not good. We need the boosts, but they're going to make us use more. Verstappen's 13th. Yuki 10th. Rival... That rival might stay out. Oh, as we lose a place. I'm trying to just keep power unit here. We're going to have to come back at the rival. Is what we're going to have to do. That rival looking quick. If that rival pits, we're a bit stuffed here. No, he stays out. So we might have the chance. We might have the chance to win this. But we got to be good. Surely going to win this one. We're going to come through and do this the difficult way. As we go down the straight. Look how slow they are. It's not going to be too late. We're going to be fine. We're already ahead of one. But can we catch the other? Who also might run out of tyres as well. We might be slow, but we're into the lead of this duel. And that's what we needed. Miracle worker. As Verstappen is stuck behind car. Wow. You have literally just got overtaken. And you are now pushing Stroll ahead. We nearly lost this duel. Nearly. But we do get P14. Oh. We only just got the win. Only just got the win. We do get a nice gold crate though. Which is good. So, over 200 million. We are on 94 points. So, basically, we're already a race down compared to what it would take us for the main account. So, we'd be there after 2 on the main account. We are there after 3 on the free-to-play account. So, you're probably looking at the minute around 7 or 8. Another bad team score matchup as well. Doesn't get easier, but Spain is okay. Boom, 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 boom. I've got no boost left. I am struggling on boost big time. I need boost for Series 12. Got to take boost for Series 12. It's killing me. So, away and racing. We go. See what we got. See what we can do. We definitely got to get 30 plus points again. Definitely got to. And that is a good start. Finally a good start from Max Verstappen. A great little start from him. Up to P12. And that is what we want to see from the man. The myth and the legend. And hopefully he can settle into this race now on the softs. Come on. Surely Yuki's going to be better later on in this race. Surely. Got to keep conserving though. Not doing too bad. Going backwards though, it feels. All the time. Come on. Pushing a little bit more. Trying to get through. As we can get up to 11th now. But tyres not looking the best. Especially on Verstappen's. Come on. Mediums now as well. I mean, we might not win this duel. But we are making moves. We are going to just run out of tyres on this stint. And then we're going to go for mediums. Dan the Man, welcome. Cost-effective way to spend money on this game to be competitive. Well, you obviously want to get the pit pass. That is one of the things you do want to get, Dan. And then basically, you either save to the later end of the season where you can buy crates with the bigger assets in it. Or you literally just keep opening the crates when you've got a reduction. When you've got a reduction timer in, crates are half the price to open in your inventory. So that's the way I'd go. That's the way I see it working quite well sometimes. But it's hard to... It depends what group you're in. It could be anything. Like, you could be in a very competitive group anyway. Like, so it's hard to really detail as to which one you want to be at, really. But Verstappen 11th. I can't really push him too much more. Yuki is currently 14th. Make that 13. He's going to have a lot more pushing. David, welcome into the chat as well. If you are watching, do hit me a hello. You don't have to say anything else, whether or not you're on Twitch or YouTube. Let's see who is watching the stream at the moment as we try to free-to-play our way to a crate that's half decent. As we do the swapperoo. David's always watching. David's racing and sprinting, I imagine, at the same time. What we got? P8 and P10. Maybe we can stretch this and win. Slower as a... I just wish I was fast. I wish I was fast, but I'm not. Starting a sprint now. Well, good luck, David. What's the big parts that you need at the moment, David? Can't be too many now. After some big wins.
Looks like there's a new follower.
As the road hits the follow on Twitch as well. The road, thank you very much for hitting the follow. Hope you're doing well if you're currently watching. Why you're racing with Alpine? Yeah, it feels like it. It does feel like it. I'll give you that. We've got to get this win though. We're only literally one place ahead of both at the moment. We've got to keep this win. We're on lap 9. We can surely push Yuki. Don't want to push too much. As Verstappen is coming through. Verstappen can push a little bit. Can he take P11? He can't. But still 33 points. It's the average of the 30s is what we need. Safety car at the moment so you can chat. Everyone loves a safety car. Sometimes. Not in champs. Need 1200 epics still, David. Wow, I didn't think that. I thought you'd need a lot less than that now. 127. What? You reckon 224? What? For you to complete, MK? Oh, Avalanche got 13 Piastri. Davor was here earlier, David. Davor was here supporting the channel earlier on. But what can we do? Singapore. This one's the more difficult one on tyres. You on sprint. What, you reckon I'm going to get 224 out of 225? I hope not. Let's use 2 surf. It'll be okay. 50 Sonodas to be completely maxed. Wow. That's epic. Epic. Right, come on. Good start needed. Get me a good start. Sonoda's had a belter of a start. Up to P12. Yes, Yuki. Oh, he's still going. Appreciate it, Avalanche. Have a good one. Look after yourself. And look after yourself, mate. see what we got. 8 and 10. That's an okay. If this surf boost can hold us on for a bit of tyres, we could do the one stop here as well. Seem not to qualify for the next. Justin, do you feel your car goes up? Like, do you find your rivals' scores go up? The legend, I think it was a bot, mate. I think you're all good. Maybe it'll come back, David. You never know. Yeah, Justin, you got to remember as well, though, when it comes down to GP, you might find that people have different assets. So when they're boosted, like last weekend, there were some big drivers that were boosted. So you could easily have the changes of scores completely. CFGMYT, welcome as well. Hope you're doing good. And I think we're going to try and do the one stop here. No, let's try and do 2 with Verstappen. Let's try and do 1 with Tsunoda. I think we can manage the 1. Not doing too bad here. Tsunoda's flying. In P5 now. Yes, Yuki. Yuki Tsunoda. He might be short, but he's tall in stature. Look at him go. He's nearly out of tyres. Didn't quite check that part. Yeah, I don't think it's me. You should beat that bot, legend. Absolutely. Definitely not me. All 3 drivers were level 5. Isn't that enough? It probably should, mate. Yeah. I'd be interested to know how close you were to the cutoff, though. That is what I'd be interested in. You might have just got a tough group. Might have been it. But Yuki's going to be good in 7th. I think that might get a little bit better as well. It's a little bit laggy on this game as 2, so we've got to try and get through that part. See what we've got in the bank. Yuki's going to be okay. Yuki's strong. But we are lagging a lot. Hopefully we'll stick in. Hopefully it's not going to be a disconnect or anything. But we're in 6th at the moment. Verstappen's going to be worst case, hopefully 12th. And that's worst case, Mark, which is good. But I can't really push him too much. We should win this duel again, though. That's going to be good for the old coins. That's what we needed to see. Surely be a lot of people coming into the pits now as well. 7 short on Saturday, 257 was set. Yeah, so that just might be a few people getting a bit lucky just in it. If you're only 7 points, it's not far away at all. So I wouldn't read too much into it. Make sure you're in our Discord, Justin, and see if we can help you with some strategies, etc. at the weekend as well. See if we can get you through comfortably. So, we're definitely going to win this duel. That is music to our ears. That's what we needed. Tsunoda is going to come round lovely. Verstappen is going to be fine. Got to keep these point winning up. Got to keep it up. Oh, we just lose positions on the line. 6th place. Hey, Julian, it's welcome. Rough weekend with Norris. Max and Leclerc can only get P8. P8 is still a very valiant attempt, mate. If you only could get P8, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. 33 points for us there. That is what we like. We like that one. How many points are we on now? Yeah, David, it's going to be interesting, isn't it, how that goes with the race points this week. Definitely going to be interesting. Who takes power units? We only need 2 though, don't we? Isn't there only 2 speed tracks? Isn't it just at the weekend and 1 in qualifying, isn't it? Make sure to tag us, Justin, when you need some help, so we can help you. 2 more weeks and that sprint is done. We're nearly there. We're at, what are we on, 160? Nearly there. We're getting there. Big old lumberjack coming back out now. I told you, this is why I don't do the free-to-play very often, because it's painful. Very painful. But I guess this is probably what it's like for most people. But can we get a good start? 24 and 18. He's made a few positions. Could make some more. That would be nice. 14-16. That ain't too bad. Yeah, I will have the time when I'm max. We need to make sure we win some of these as well, though, of course. We need to try and keep the coins where we can. But that is easier said than done. We're not far off, though. That rival's got P20 Hamilton quite far back. Come on. Focus time. He might do a 2-stop as well. He's into P12. This is a good little race here. Lumberjack doing well. Ah, no, Justin. That's annoying. I don't see many of that now, to be fair. We've got to get this win. If we can keep the little win streak going of gaining coins, we're going to be all good. Who knows? We could take P1 at the weekend. You never know. Can we get ahead of that car there? Come on, Gasly. Ah. Alpine sandwich. We need some cars in the pits. There is a few cars in the pits. Quite a lot of cars in the pits already. So we're going to make some ground. Verstappen is up to 9th. And Tsunoda down to 10th. God, there's a blockage at the hairpin. I reckon if we can get 35 points in this race. Blaming me. Oh, we're going to get caught by that breakdown, aren't we? This breakdown, oh, it's not going to be too bad, actually. It's going to just get out of the way. But we should get ahead of that Ferrari, and we do. So, P13 and P16 is where we come out. Or P17. I would like, if we can get 40 points, it means we only need 25 in the next one. Now, a few of you getting some difficult matchups in terms of player behaviour. That's tough to see. So Verstappen's up to 11th. Tsunoda 13th. What do we got ahead? No one to pit. We need some breakdowns again then by the look of it. Or this is going to be the best we can get. The rival's ahead of us, but also the rival is quite far behind as well. So there's every chance we could still win this duel. Let's try and just close the gap on these. Sainz is looking really fast. On lap 7. Is Sainz got a pit? No, he's on hard. Sainz has just flew past us on hard tyres. Jesus. Man, he's quick. And we're now losing. Rivals up to 16th. That is why. Can we get back ahead of Sainz? He flew past us on hards. And we are not going to fly past him. We might not be able to win this one. Rivals now is not pushing. Can he lose some positions? There is a breakdown ahead as well. There is a breakdown ahead. We are not getting past anybody. We are literally need 2 points to beat the rival. As we're up to both past them ones. But I don't think we're going to get it. No, we are not. Tough race, tough team score, I think. But it is still a 27-point swing. Do you use a boost every time you pit? Absolutely. Yep. Every time you pit, when you start the race, you lose a boost on each driver. When you pit, you lose a boost on each driver that pits. 1491. That was how difficult that team score matchup was. So how many points do we need now? Jesus. We still need like 38. I think. I don't think we're going to get 38 points though. I think that's going to be too far. We probably need a Spain. We don't need a real player like this team score. Told you it was a lot longer. This is why the free to play doesn't earn many coins in Series 12, because it's just a nightmare. I've got 38 reindeer. I don't know why I'm using it, but I'm using it because I got 58. It's not even the right boost for this track, but stuff it. He's got good defending, hasn't he, Bottas? That is why Bottas is a good driver for us. Well, for anybody, really. He's a good driver. So the start's bad, but he's got hard tyres out in 9th, or 10th, and that's massive. Because he's going to probably go to mediums or softs then on the second stint. Whereas this rival here, this Alonso, will do 4 mediums. If he goes softs, we're quids in. But he won't go softs, he'll go hards probably. As there is 2 moves from Yuki Tsunoda. Maybe, who knows, he could have the wrong setup. Warrior good, yeah, I don't know how many, I'll have to check how many warrior boosts I've got. Look at that, rival just flies. I get a lot of bad team score matches. And it's so hard to win when it is that. But we're not a million miles away from that car. He hasn't accelerated miles away. He has now started to gain some positions. But it's only in P10. Try and just save power unit here. Just can't make any inroads. At all. There's 17th. Verstappen's got good power unit, but I can't use it. Because I'll double stack. Kind of feel like I need to swap these around. And then push with Verstappen. See if I can get him in. We needed 38 points. We're never going to get that anyway. Just not getting any luck. Not getting any luck. and then into the pits. Look at that. Rival's killing us. I mean, there's no guarantee that we get a crate at the end of this, by the way. This could be coins. I think with the amount of races we do, there's a strong chance we're going to get coins. If we've got a bad group. Just so slow. Come on. Verstappen, 16th. Look at the rivals just walked away with it. Literally walked away with it. There's just no good matchups, really, at all for me. I have to fight for every blooming race. No, we've just been pushing and lost out to Bottas. I mean, we were past the rival, but they're going to push next lap. We got no power unit left anyway. Humiliate the AI. I can't do level 6. We're back behind the rival already. Yeah, Sal, we're on the free-to-play account. It's painful. Very painful. This is what proper racing is like. When you don't have the right boosts, you don't have big levels. This is the struggle. This is the struggle that you don't often see. Series 12 is going to be race start. Suzuka, Austin. I can't think what the other two are. Miami. I can't remember what the others were. The other one was. But 13, 15, I think it's... was it Spa? Yeah. There you go. 13, 15. 22 points. This is why it's a blooming pain. We need our own little... Look at that. Look at the team score difference, 100. Level 5, Max Verstappen and Fernando Alonso. And a 278 car versus my 264. It's impossible. Them coins that we have quickly start to go down. So we only need, you'll be glad to know, 16 points from another probably bad matchup incoming. Like, look at that. 1498. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that? He'll have more cornering, more race start, and more of everything. It's practically impossible. Might not be a real player. Well, that's it, Pete. You got to Series 10 and got bored quicker, whereas Series 12 with this is a nightmare. That's why usually when it's times 2 coins and it's not sprints, I'll sit in Series 11 and just take the coins. I mean, look at the start. P21 and P22. We've made no inroads. At all. Everyone's just in a line and we struggle to overtake. We'll go to the outside line here probably. And we'll hold on to the position of P18. Yeah, and they're just going to fly away with it. I mean, man's already in the pits. And he's still going to come out on lap 1 ahead of us having pitted. And he's on hard tyres. Very, very tough. But luckily, I think I only needed something like 18 points. He's on hards as well. But we'll come into the pits. I'm going to just try and do the one stop. That's all I can really hope for. I mean, there's no guarantee that we get enough points in this race. Look how we just get destroyed coming out the pits there. Yeah, it's just so rough on this account. No wonder players quit when they get to like higher series, because it just becomes impossible. I qualify at the front in Series 11 and I qualify at the back at Series 12. Oh, 2 races. Forget the pit's the worst because it's so slow. Yeah, MK, we only need like 15, 18 points or something. There's no guarantee we get a crate though, is there, MK? It could be coins. Generally could be coins. Singapore is usually easy, yeah. But not with what we got. It's a tough race. P5 guaranteed. It wouldn't surprise me. That's why it's always a massive risk racing this account on sprints. It's practically impossible. And look at that. We've got no chance against the rival. No chance. We're trying to do a one stop with Sonoda. Evening, James. Welcome. Have I missed all the fun? Not all the fun, James. We're just on the free-to-play account. We're on our last race, hopefully, to get the crate for the free. But there's no guarantee we're going to get a crate, sadly. So we don't really know what we're going to get at this stage. I don't think I'm also getting enough points here. That's a worry. But there's nothing. Look at that. I can't overtake anybody. It's tough. I think we needed 18, if I'm honest. We might just get lucky. I mean, I'm going to run out of tyres with Sonoda, I think. But now I'm going to conserve. Oh, please don't be coins. I mean, even a P3 I'll take. 1-3-30, I think it is, a Julianis. Like, it's on the low side. We've only got like level 3 epic Series 12 driver. It's very painful. Hopefully we can keep 12th, which I think we can. We do get 22. Which means we have enough for whatever we finish on. 23 in the end. Now, just look at that. 1498 versus 1366. 132. Level 5, level 6. And a 286 car. That is impossible for me to have any chance with at all. Let's go! Who would have thought that was coming? Who would have thought? David. I mean, it only took us like 10 races. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Because I don't look after you enough, how about this? Well, you've all been there watching me. How about double P1 crate coming right now? You know, because I did the main account about half an hour ago, and I've been waiting for double P1 crates. I told you I look after you, chat. Absolutely. We've got 2 Series 12 sprint crates coming right now. Whoa, that took some effort. I can't believe we got P1, if I'm honest. I cannot believe we got P1. Wow. But will it be worth it? $4. Come on. Give me something. We are going to switch back to the main account for the final sprint. 31 Aeroblade. Oh, if this is Zenith now, I'm going. I'm walking out the room. That's good. 12 power lift. That's good. And then, come on. This has to be good. If this is Colapinto or Zenith, it's game over. I mean, it's Series 11. I don't think I can complain that much, can I? Like, I don't. It's not what I wanted, but I think it's okay. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a decent 13 Oscar Piastri. So let's load up. Let's load up the other one. Where's my cable? And I've drank too much water, so I'm going to have to nip for the wee-wees again before the final one. So, let's go main account. I see, I look at you. Who would have thought you was about to get 2 sprint crates? Who would have thought? Let's go. Let's go. Make sure that is on. It is. So, I mean, that's a first for the stream, isn't it? 2 in 1. That is buzzing. But will this one be worth it? I'll leave you with the nip out again time. Got to be something good again. Better than Hamilton 5. Maybe he could be good. And I see what he did there, Kimmo. Nearly called you Oscar. So, oh, here he is. Kevin! Right, let's go.
It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Fuck!
Oh, man. Why? We've just had pain for the last hour. And you go and chuck us out. Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, man. I think we need a rage quit, Pete. Dan the man, you might need to... have you got to remove it first from that account? From Android, potentially? Oh, man. I cannot believe we just did that. Let's go straight in it. Come on. Last sprint crate then. Let's get this one on the road. I don't know when I'm going to be live next. Villa play tomorrow night, so I'll be watching that. So it might be that we can get some qualifying live on Wednesday if anybody is interested in that. Make sure to join the Discord server. I'll put the link in the chat now. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work, Dan. Or ask support, put a ticket in, and ask them to remove the link or something from the Android or something like that. Might be worth the go. So, palm boost and palm boost. Let's get this underway. 5 races, hopefully, although that is no guarantee. Let's see if we can get the job done. Let's go. Can we... I mean, we've had P1s quite nicely tonight. It's just not been the rewards that we've really been after. We did get some Hamilton, but that Hulk is just a kick in the teeth. As into P2, Leclerc has had a barnstorming first lap. We never get laps like this. P2 and P4 off the start. At one of my worst tracks, and we even take P1. So P1, P3. That is what we wanted. Make it P2. And that is the difference. How much difference does it look? This is the same series. Yes, this is Series 12. But look at the difference in the pace and the speed of the cars. And look how much that is easy. I think I need to... What I need to do at the weekend is I think I need to play the free-to-play account first, where it's really difficult, and then switch to the main account after, and it will just feel like easy. Because we're straight into 1-2, and we're absolutely chilling. GP has 10% more team score. Yeah, GP is tougher. Don't get me wrong, it does. It is tougher, but it might just make me feel mentally a little bit better about it. But this is not a bad... This would be a very good 48. 47, sorry. Very good. Let's bring this top bit down a little bit. Come on. So, mediums. And look at that. We're well clear. Look how far ahead we are. It's just easy. That's what we wanted. That is what we needed. If only the free-to-play was like this. Yeah, good luck for you, Justin, as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed that and you could see why it just takes so long on that Series 12 free-to-play. It's just an effort to grind. And look at all the team score matches that we got as well. We got some terrible matchmaking. So that is why it is really hard to grind that account. Do one on the background with the FB and then tomorrow open the crate. It does feel that long. I do level 1 on this account, imagine. It would be pretty easy. Auto put me in the group when they have... Yeah, so when you do invitation, when you do a sprint, never finish the rewards crate and go back in the game. Always, that's why you see me. I close the game at the reward screen when it gives me the epic. That is how you do not start a sprint. If you go through the whole sprint crate and it shows you the summary and then you click it and you go back into the game, you will automatically be placed in a sprint group. The way to do it is to get your crate open it up to the stage of the epic. When you can see the epic in front of your screen, swipe up, close the game, and reload. You still get your epic, but you do not enter a group. Absolutely not, David. Oh, yeah, Hutch should have acknowledged that ages ago. He might have done, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I said it today in the chat, didn't I? You know, to Sam MK in Discord. And they all know that that's a thing. But again, you'd think it would be an easy fix. You'd think it would be very easy to fix. David, welcome back. I couldn't remember. I did think, is that when he did the video after or something, David, and he didn't even say anything about it, about me? I'm sure it was that. You're jogging my memory now, yeah. I was going to say, when you said it, I was like, I can't remember it, but you might have. But obviously, a lot's happened since then. Hopefully it was useful, MK. Hopefully you had useful chat. But we're going to come home to score a nice and easy 47 points. So much more easy. That's what we wanted. Nice and simple. 1-2. Let's go. None of this 30-point stuff. Let's go. Straight back in. It's a good job I've got this 7-day reputation boost because I can't get through to the final round. As I've just seen the Leeds keeper score an own goal. Wow, that is pretty casual. My interview with Sam. Yeah, does anyone remember that interview I had with Sam? I think that's when we give the... I think we did a giveaway, I think, for legendary crates and stuff. Armando, welcome. Is that your new name? It is on the game. And hopefully we'll win this one. Zanvort to come. Try and look after some boosts. Let's go Herald, because we've got a few of them ones. Try and look after the environment. Or my environment. Let's push again. From P9, P10 on the grid. And Verstappen getting a good start. He never usually gets a good start that well, but maybe he chose violence today and he's up to P3 already. Yeah, we're all good, Armando, thank you. How are you doing? How are we? How was your GP weekend? I hope you managed to get through to the final round and get some good rewards. What did everyone think of the new rewards as well? 2 epics in crates. I think that came as a shock for a few people. I quite liked it. Give you 2 chances at some epics. I like that idea. They're losing, that's twice. I'm surprised they do it, Nick. You would think that people wouldn't do that because obviously they need points themselves. Yeah, hopefully not like the Silverstone incident. We don't want that. Not the Max and Lewis accident. But we got to get Leclerc through here. He's in P8. Didn't make it. Ah, that's a shame. How close were you to the cut, Armando? Was you close to getting through or not so much? I think a lot of people struggle with the cut-offs at the moment. Obviously not David. Smashes it. Siege, yeah, we've got spots in... if you search Legio Invicta and just apply, we can get you accepted, absolutely. Tag me on Discord as well if you can. And then I can pick that up after. We're on our last sprint. We've got about 3 races left if anybody is currently watching. As Verstappen carries on. Leclerc is up to third. Look at the Irish. True that. Yeah, you did well. Look at that. Verstappen ran out of tyres, but he's miles clear on them soft tyres. It's just a different game now, considering the last hour was free to play, ridiculously tough. Look how easy it just seems now. It's so much more, I want to say relaxed, but it's kind of not relaxed, is it? Because, I mean, we've earned our way and bought our way to an extent. But for now, this is like chilled F1. Got to be a bit of Gatifi. Absolutely. I want to see him back in Legends. Same club league. Oh, God, MK. I do, David, yeah. It was at Cop's Corner. You on about the race start with Max and Lewis taking each other out? Or Max taking Lewis or Lewis taking Max? Whichever way you want to look at it. They didn't take each other out, did they? They obviously touched and one carried on. 51 out of 100. You got knocked out one person. That must have been what? Same points, Armando? Or 1 point maybe difference? That's ruthless. So Verstappen is clear. I don't think we're going to have to pit here. I think we can just go through with the tyres that are on now. I haven't had too many safety cars, have I? To be fair. That's one thing I haven't had. 2025 seal, real life or in game. I don't know about game. I don't know what they have planning, but I think we're in for a really good season in F1 this season because I don't think a lot of teams are going to spend huge amounts of money based on the fact that the regulations are changing in 2026. So I think we're going to have a closer fight this year than we had last. I hope. That's what I hope for. But I think we will. David, I can't remember that one. I'm struggling to recall. I remember Max was terrible. Who will win the championship? Ferrari. I'm going to call it. I'm going to say Ferrari. I think they're all going to be boosted with Lewis Hamilton joining. I reckon they might. I think McLaren will be very good. I don't think Red Bull will. I think Lawson's too raw at the moment. Claudio, yeah, 2 cell phones, mate. 2 cell phones. Pete goes for McLaren. Back-to-back McLarens. But Pete, do they win the Drivers' Championship? Send someone a request for interview if new season saying broken. So, 46. How do I tag? No worries, see. Do the @ sign and then start typing my name. You'll be able to do that. Yeah, so let's do this then. Please mention in the chat if you're watching on Twitch or you're watching on YouTube. I want to hear the team that wins the Constructors in the 2025 season, followed by the driver that wins the Drivers' Championship. So I want 2 from you. I want the team name for the Constructors and the name of the driver that will win the Drivers' Championship. See what everybody's predictions for the season is. So we've got Ferrari and Max, Ferrari and Hamilton, McLaren and Leclerc for Robbie, Sauber and Behrman for Kimmo. Invitation goes Leclerc and Ferrari. McLaren and Verstappen again, but it hurts to say that, Pete says. No, it's all good, Siege. I've seen that come through, so I'll pick that up after. In the meantime, just give a request to join Legio Invicta. I can accept you after anyway. Max and McLaren. So a lot of people thinking... I mean, there's a few people thinking Max. If British say McLaren and a British driver, that doesn't count. Because of the bias. Ferrari and Norris for Armando. No Liam Lawson's being voted about. No Piastri's being voted around. Interesting. It's good to see so many different predictions though. Few people not thinking Max is going to win. I mean, he obviously won last season, but he didn't exactly walk away with it in the end, did we? McLaren only got their act together around halfway through the season. I mean, Robbie, you're not wrong. Piastri held his own very nicely. British bias. Don't know what you're on about. I just want a good season. That is all I want to see. I guess the other question you could ask, and obviously there's a lot of time differences here, but the first race of the season is Australia. And for us in the UK, it's a very annoying time. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Is anybody going to get up early to watch the first race of the season? The Deviant One, welcome into the chat as well. All the best for you too, sir. And Formula 1 is not a country v country sport. Nah. Tell that to English people. Hey, Pete, they might have another wing, though. You never know. Few people watching. And Imitation's going to be at the track. Imitation's going to be coming live from Melbourne as well. Robbie's going to be up early. Nick will be watching it. 930 flags for Armando. Come on, Armando, you got this. No, I get it, Andrew. Will I accept... I'll have a look after, David. I don't know what the name is. 1 AM start for me. Normally I wouldn't, but it's the first race. Siege, what's your in-game name? To be honest, Andrew, it's the other way around as well. Yeah, there's one thing I don't know what to do. I don't know if to get up early and do a watch-along. That is the one thing I don't know if to bring back this season. 2, 3 AM, yeah. I mean, for us, it's 5. It's always the way, though, Pete. They always try and break the rules, don't they? Or read into the rules as much as you can. Armando, yes. Make sure to join our Discord. I'll put it in the chat now. And go to our Join Our Club section. And if you just tag us in there... we can have a look for you. And yeah, it was David. Yeah, except that one that you've just seen. Yeah, UK, Calum, 6 o'clock. But yeah, I'm tempted to do another F1 qualifying and F1 race watch-along on YouTube. I don't know if anybody would be up early enough to watch the Australian Grand Prix and want to be done. And want to watch it. But that is something I might try and look at. The problem is I need people to join and watch it to make it worth it. Well, Andrew, I think for Monaco, didn't I read the other day that they're introducing mandatory pit stops? I think. So Monaco might be okay now. I don't want to say it's okay, but I'm sure they put it's going to be mandatory stops at Monaco. Or at least that's the discussion. Second ever F1 race. Imitation, go for it. I haven't even been to one. Cheers for that, David, as well. Play Clash 15 minutes ago. Driver of choice, Magnussen. I can't believe Kevin's gone. I mean, what am I going to do? Kevin! What am I going to do with that? They were on about it, but I don't know if they've done it. Let's have a look if I can... for Monaco. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was this. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can actually see it because I've got it zoomed in, haven't I? Yeah, but it basically said. Well, I'll just set my boost quickly. Yeah, F1's revealed plans to increase the number of mandatory pit stops at the Monaco Grand Prix in a bid for better racing. So yeah, we might see better stops at Monaco. Yeah, undercuts and overcuts is all it's going to be. It's not going to be physical overtakes like MK says. Alonso with a good car might be good though, as that's the first safety car we've had tonight, I think. Maybe if they make it like 7 pit stops each, or every other lap you have to pit, that might be interesting. I mean, they've got to try something. They want to keep Monaco on the circuit for F1, so if they want to keep it on the circuit calendar, they've got to do something to improve it. I know it's like a prestigious event, but for fan viewing, it's probably one of the most boring one out there. Red flag stands. Yeah, well, hopefully they can make some improvements. I don't know, Sal. We'll see what the game is like, and see what improvements can be made or what I learn about whether or not that happens. Yeah, I expect Aston Martin to do that, though. I expect most teams to not put any work into their 2025 car. You might see a lot running very close to last year's spec. But 2026, I generally feel, my gut instinct is 2026, Aston Martin come to the front. That is my prediction. Because I think Adrian Newey, with a year behind him, he's going to be good. I think he'll be good. He's got a track record of bringing success. So I can see 2026 it being good. I think they'll be there. There's no way that Adrian Newey has gone to Aston Martin over a team like Ferrari because he just wants to. He's 100% going there with the promises that he can do whatever he wants to the car. Well, yeah, maybe he did it on purpose, imitation, because he knew he was leaving. I do think they will. I think Aston Martin will be up there. The question is, who misses out? Do Red Bull drop off? We usually get this, don't we? Where, I mean, back in the 2000s, Ferrari with Schumacher were dominating everything. And then we had McLaren dominate everything, McLaren into Mercedes. And then we had Red Bull for a few years, back to Mercedes and then back here. So you usually get teams don't stay around forever. They do tend to get a drop off. So you might find that maybe Red Bull suddenly drop off. 2 seconds. P8. Why are we P8? That's never good. We need to get ahead. Perez, I mean, you got Cadillac coming in 2026 as well. So Cadillac could be... Maybe Cadillac go to the front. Can you imagine if they come in as a brand new team and just destroyed everyone? A bit of Braun GP-esque. That's it, Sal. I think you've got the thinking right there. You never know. Stroll, yeah, good Stroll. Imagine Lance Stroll turns into the F1 champion in 2026. We'd all be there like... Imagine if he just starts winning every race. I think we'd all be shocked. I mean, we've lapped the rival. Rival's having a mixed race here. I don't think it's cheating though, imitation. I think it's just very good use of the rulebook. That's what they all tend to do. Everybody reads the rulebook differently, and that's always the case. Yeah, a Max might go. You never know. Is he Reaper? I have to keep an eye on what Kevin does. I could see Max going to something like rally car. I reckon he'd make a good rally driver. I just reckon he would. I have no reason why. I think you'll find in the next 10 years, F1 will look very different. Very different to what it does now. I think the teams could be different. Yeah. I mean, Cadillac could be terrible at the same time. They might get to the first race of the season and be 2.5 seconds off the pace. A bit like, I think it was like Honda or someone was. They could be really bad. Like, do they just rock up for the first race and then do really good? I can't see it. Perez will go Cadillac 100% because Cadillac need the money for being the first time. And it is Mike time, yes. I think it's going to be an exciting season ahead. Let's downforce and downforce it. But we'll see. It promises to be a little bit exciting, doesn't it? I think 2025 will be good racing and 2026 will be better. Deviant One loves Checo Perez.
Oh, Checo is a legend. Absolute animal.
Absolute animal. So, look at the start we've got. Not the best. Mike's gone for double softs. We always get Mike. First time we've got him today, though, I think. And it's Leclerc and Verstappen. As we're in P4. And he's just flew by me. God, team orders really slowing it down there. I think he will go Perez. Perez will go Cadillac. 100%. Maybe even Vettel. It's got some big sponsorship. Into P4. Mike always has the upper hand on me. Always very close racing with Mike, but he always just has the upper hand on me. Did anybody hear Horner got booed at F1 75 badly? Ricardo, I think Ricardo's done in the sport now. I can't see him getting another seat. Can't see it. Vettel could. I think Vettel's been quoted this week saying he'd like to come out of retirement. So don't be surprised about Vettel. You could see him come back. You never know. So is he gonna double stack here? I think slightly. Can we win this race? Rocky Alonso will do well. I think Alonso, give him a good car in 26. I think he'll surprise a lot of people. Where would Max move though? If Max had to move to a team, where do you think he'd move to? If you gave him one team to move to. James goes Aston. Few people saying Aston Martin. Maybe people know more than we know. If he went to Aston Martin, then you know that he's been promised that they're going to have a good car. That's the only way. Well, Ferrari have already got Leclerc and Hamilton. They're going to be two big personality clashes. Yeah, Newey with there as well. I mean, it makes sense, Aston Martin, doesn't it? Already the relationships are being built. Lewis has just had really bad qualifying last year. That's the one thing that stopped him. I'm going to try and split the points with Mike here. I'm going to try and just conserve as much as I can with Verstappen. I want to try. Mike's a nice guy. We're going to try and give him the points, but I don't know if he's going to get past us. Yeah, he's going to get past us. There you go. 45, split the points. Might as well. I don't need it. I think I only needed 40 points maybe in that race. So we'll give him an extra point for what it's worth. The final sprint crate is a P1. Well, Lewis might be good though. I think Ferrari will deliver this year. I think Ferrari are going to be good. Mercedes was very inconsistent last year, so Ferrari were more consistent than most. So I think Hamilton will do okay. He's going to be bouncing for like motivation, so you never know. Definitely not level 1. This will be our last sprint crate. Should be better than Hamilton. He should be. But who knows? Maybe Hamilton's still got it. I mean, he's not an 8-time or 7-time world champion for nothing. And yeah, strategy's not their big thing, is it? But let's see then. Let's see what we get from the final sprint crate. Was it worth it? We'll find out now. So, 31 wild core. Or Aeroblade even. Wildcore. That's the manufacturer. Perez 4. 8 Lawson. Perez and Lawson in the same crate. Well, Monza, they turned it on its head, MK. When McLaren should have dominated that race and won. To do the strategy that they did and hold on. I don't think anybody saw that coming in that race. And then finally,
Pierre Gasly! Pierre Gasly!
Oh, we didn't need him, did we? Didn't need him. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's a bad reward to get for most parts because he still is Series 10. But that was not needed. We didn't need that one at all. We would have liked to finish on one of the big Series 12 ones, that's for sure. But this time, we're going to have to finish
Pierre Gasly!
on Pierre Gasly. Jesus. Oh, I'll have to do some work in the background to try and get some of these big parts upgraded in the meantime. But we're going to leave it there. Yeah, we're out of time, invitation. Out of time. They're in the next crate. I'll let you know in Discord, RML. So, yeah, Pierre got packed in the last one. You're right. But we're going to leave it there for the stream. If you're only just joining, make sure to go back and watch where we took on some multiple sprints at the same time, which was fun. If you want to carry on this F1 chat, come into the Discord. I'll pop the link in the server, and we can talk all things that as well. Didn't even bother starting on the other one, MK. It was going to be not worth it. We had took 7 hours to do as well. So we're going to hold fire on that one, and maybe I'll do one more before the evening's out, but might need my camping bag to do that one. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you all for joining. Thank you very much for supporting, subscribing, following, and obviously supporting the channel as well. Gotta be coffee for me. But catch you all later. Have a good one. And remember, your qualifying guide will be out tomorrow as well. So make sure to watch it because we can score some big, big points this week as well.
Pierre Gasly!
It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off.